From KTVN, this is 2 News Nevada, Morning Edition.
A bicyclist is dead after a hit-and-run crash last night. Where this happened is coming up.
The downtown Reno nightclub's business license has been revoked. Why 219's co-owner says other bars should also be concerned. It's straight ahead.
The heat wave of late May continues before cooler conditions next week. We might break records. We'll get real close. More details coming up.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for starting your Thursday with us. I'm Kyle Louder.
And I'm Faith Justice. So glad to be with you. We start with a developing story. Washoe County deputies are investigating a deadly hit-and-run crash.
So last night, deputies responded to East Lake Boulevard between Guffey Drive and Slideview Way in New Washoe City on a reported hit-and-run involving a bicyclist. So when they got to the scene, they found a man dead. We will, of course, continue to update you as we learn more.
We also have new details on a deadly crash that happened over the weekend. Reno police say a third person has died from their injuries. It happened early Sunday morning at Skyline Boulevard and McCarran Boulevard. The Washoe County Regional Medical Examiner's Office has released the identities of the people who died. 18-year-old Israel Lerma Flores and 17-year-old Jesse Bravo both died at the scene. 17-year-old Adrian Morales was transported to Renown Regional Medical Center and died yesterday. As you saw in the photos there, police reported that the car was fully engulfed in flames and multiple people were thrown from the vehicle. A Good Samaritan helped pull several people out of the burning car, but along with the 3 people who died, 2 others were hurt.
And we'll move to fire watch now. Containment is improving on the fire that's been burning in Mono County for the last week. According to CAL FIRE, this blaze is now at 82% containment after burning more than 700 acres. The cause of this fire is still under investigation.
Emergency response teams are working to help the community be better prepared for wildfire season. Yesterday, the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency held a panel for neighbors in the Lake Tahoe area to hear how first responders are mitigating fire risks and learn what to do in case evacuation orders are put into place.
The main focus right now is doing fuel reduction projects along evacuation corridors. Those are the kind of projects that will keep people safe during an emergency. But emergency evacuation preparedness and coordination across the region is really at an all-time high right now.
Emergency response teams highly advise that you become familiar with all evacuation routes ahead of time to avoid panicking or being trapped without an exit strategy. Officials say the better prepared, the better the outcome. They suggest having a bag packed with clothes, food, water, an extra gas can, and pet supplies as needed.
And happening today, the city of Reno wants to hear from you about how to better protect your neighborhood from wildfires. So tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. at City Hall, fire crews are asking locals to join a meeting and help with the Community Wildfire Protection Plan. After the meeting, the city and Reno Fire will take all the feedback and use it in their risk assessment. If you can't make it to the meeting, you can also fill out an online survey to help with the plan. We do have that link for you on our website at 2news.com.
Let's check in now with meteorologist Barrett Vincent in our Stormwatch Weather Center as we see more hot weather coming our way. How serious is it here, Barrett?
Well, we're going to be seeing a continuation of those warm temperatures, not necessarily as serious as California, though. Heat advisories take over the state, so check up on your family members if you have anybody that lives out in California. Make sure that they're well prepared for that. But a continuation of the warm air from California is moving into Nevada, hence temperatures getting close to breaking records as we go throughout the rest of this week. 90s today, but 96 might tie the record for the day tomorrow. Then 97 for the warmest day of the week for Saturday, so keep that in mind. Hydrate, wear baggy clothes if you're outside for a long time. And of course, seek shade out there. We'll be seeing a continuation of clear skies here close to home today. Already seeing that on the satellite and radar this morning. A few light cells popping up to northeastern Nevada, north of I-80 this afternoon, firing off after 3 p.m. But mostly sunny conditions return close to home today. Maybe a few clouds off to the Sierra. 90s continue the next few days before 80s on Monday. Looking forward to Tuesday with 79 degrees in the forecast. If you want to escape the heat, Lake Tahoe is seeing 74 degrees, not too bad. 80s take over right after lunchtime today, so I'd recommend getting out to walk your dog in the morning rather than the afternoon. Calm wind speeds to go with it, beneath 10 miles an hour, and we're cool and clear this morning with a beautiful view of Mount Rose and Slide Mountain out there. Current's 57 degrees, but we're warming up quick, so keep that in mind and stay hydrated out there.
Thanks, Barrett. Heads up on an event we know many of you might be interested in. Happening today, the City of Reno is hosting its Scam Jam Prevention Fair to help seniors avoid falling victim to scams. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at McKinley Arts and Culture Center on Riverside Drive.
We'll shift gears now, go to Crime Beat. A New Jersey man accused of coercing a child from Carson City into making child sexual abuse materials has been arrested. The Carson City Sheriff's Office says in March of last year, deputies began investigating the 19-year-old whose name has not been released. Yesterday, detectives went to New Jersey and executed a search warrant at his home. Detectives developed probable cause. An arrest warrant was issued and then an arrest was made. He's now facing 2 felony charges.
A former Washoe County School District employee accused of unlawful contact with a minor is expected in court today for an arraignment. The school district says 33-year-old Michael Vredenberg made inappropriate comments and inappropriately touched a 9-year-old student. He served as the site facilities coordinator at Double Diamond Elementary School before his arrest. The district has placed him on administrative leave. None of his charges are sexual in nature.
And a small gas leak near Palmer Elementary School forced students to evacuate. The Washoe County School District says this gas leak happened across the street from the school around 8:30 yesterday morning. According to Truckee Meadows Fire and Rescue, contractors working near the school hit a gas line. The evacuation was done out of an abundance of caution to make sure the kids were safe before NV Energy could turn the gas off. No one was hurt, and after firefighters left, the school day resumed as normal. Also, new details here. 219 nightclub, formerly known as Eden Nightclub, has had its business license revoked. Yesterday, the City of Reno's administrative hearing officer issued an order revoking 219's business license, requiring them to stop all operations immediately. So as we've reported, the City of Reno requested a revocation hearing claiming the nightclub is associated with criminal activity. So in response to this decision, co-owner of 219, Wolfgang Welch, sent us a statement where he says in part, quote, "This wasn't a win for safer Reno or a win for corrupt business. We've made mistakes and have worked to make amends. We aren't finished with those. I caution all drinking establishment owners that this has created a precedent that despite whatever measures you take, what violence you prevent, or whatever attempts you make to change, the city will use every resource to find you guilty, not protect your business or the patrons that attend," end quote.
Coming up next on 2 News Nevada.
Well, a manhunt for a convicted murderer who escaped an Arkansas prison continues. We have the latest on that search when we come back.